Hi everybody, welcome back. We're back here in my kitchen for another episode of Kitchen Time, and thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that I'm sure you've all heard of before. It's quite a simple and straightforward solution, but I just want to recap it because it is such a fantastic health and wellness tool, and maybe I can offer some tips and suggestions to help you to actually implement this. And what we're talking about today is lemons, okay? This is a cute little lemon soap dish that my sister and brother-in-law brought back from Amalfi. Absolutely gorgeous. So every time I'm washing my hands, I'm thinking about how I can use this wonderful fruit in my life to help me with my digestion, maintaining a healthy weight, and overall looking after my gut health, my skin. It just has so many amazing impacts, especially in regards to the metabolism. So what I love to do is to, in the morning when I wake up, I often do have a small shot of noni juice, which I mentioned previously. I think it was in episode 1. But then I like to read a little bit, and a short while later, or sometimes even while I'm reading, I like to slowly sip on some hot water with a small amount of lemon juice. Now, many people will find this habit hard to stick to for some very simple reasons. And what I find when we talk about health and wellness is that often it's very small things which can trip us up. And so it's important to actually to drill down onto what those small things are to create ease. Often we think, oh, that's just something little, I don't need to focus on it, it'll get sorted out, and then it doesn't, and that leads to us not sticking to what we had intended to do. So it's actually important sometimes to major on the minor, okay? Let me give you an example. So often people won't do this because although it's quite straightforward, people think, oh, okay, I need to buy 7 lemons for myself every week because I need to have a whole lemon every morning in my hot water and lemon drink. And that's not the case. So I've come up with a really simple solution to this, which means that you often can have 1 lemon or 1 or 2 lemons to last you for an entire week. What you need to focus on is each tiny micro step within a goal that's going to help you to reach that. So you buy your lemons, and some weeks I will buy a bunch of lemons, but other weeks I'll just buy 1 or 2, pop them in the trolley, and you need to have a really good method of storing the lemon so that it stays fresh. I find these containers, which I've had for absolute years, they seal really tightly to be a fantastic investment. So all that's really required then is for you to have your hot water. Again, don't make a huge mug of hot water. Just do a small little amount. It's just enough just to stimulate those digestive juices and to boost your metabolism, to kickstart it for the morning. And it just gives you that head start so that you can burn off any extra calories or help your liver to get kick-started so that later on in the day you're already ahead of the game and you're not feeling so sluggish. So a small amount of hot water, and then I just cut off a small part of the lemon, about this much, and squeeze that in to the hot water. And if I need to, I might just add a small amount of regular water so that I can drink it straight away. I'm not sitting waiting around for it to cool down, because we all do have a lot to get done in the morning. And then pop the remainder into a container like this that really has a nice, good airtight seal. You'll find the next morning that you'll be able to keep using that lemon. And maybe later in the week you will need to cut off a small amount of the lemon just to make sure that it stays fresh. But this is a great way to, economically give yourself a fantastic boost every morning. So these tips are really simple and straightforward, but it's surprising how often really tiny things can really mean that we don't utilize everything available to us, and we feel like even small changes to our health are just out of reach. So I hope that this has given you some encouragement today and has motivated you to including more lemons in your diet. I hope you have a wonderful day.